the daycare. Welcome to the daycare. Welcome to the daycare. Welcome to the daycare. Stay away from cities with dyke mayors. They spray the pipes major. Don't play with your life, player. Or shake the dice, player. But if you got a quota, then stay away from toddlers. These bitches are fight promoters. Welcome to the daycare. Welcome to the daycare. Welcome to the daycare. Welcome to the daycare. Train your toddler. Please train your toddler. Whippings, timeouts, take her allowance. Cause on swear she will destroy your life if you allow it. Fucking, I'm tired of rapping. Yo, low, bring in the choir. Welcome to the daycare. Welcome to the daycare. Welcome to the daycare. Welcome to the daycare.
Why did Daddy say so?
Because we were talking about every night, I wanted some boyfriend, so I'm moving out. Okay.
Because Daddy told you can't have a boyfriend in his house? So you're moving out?
Yes.
Welcome to the Dirty Folks Daycare. I am your tolerologist, Dirty Folks, and I don't know what's going on with my camera. But just because I look like Casper the Friendly Ghost, the show must go on. So check this out. I'm going to figure it out, though. Man, look. Somebody asked me to talk about the Moynihan report of 1965. And I will. But before we get into that, let's get into the current state of affairs. Right here, man, I got this video from somebody else's channel, actually. I forgot who it was that quick. But I was just on the show this morning, so shout out to him. I should have put him in the description. Let's check this out real quick about today's situation. You know what? Let's put on the volume. So let me set this up. So this young lady right here, I was on Platinum Elite channel. Shout out to Platinum Elite. So this young lady right here, we're about to show. She got DM'd by Drake, and Drake was like, "Yo, you want some weenie?" And she was like, "Hell yeah."
Mama back.
So Drake sent her a flight ticket, and the story gonna go from there. Let's go.
That black women really do believe that we are above reproach. One of the reasons that you don't see a lot of black women with rings on their finger, because they're not sitting here showing off engagement rings. What did they accomplish? Where's your...
No, 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 no. No, no, no. We showing the clip, not the whole show. He did have a decent show, though. I'm not going to cap. He did have a decent show, but we just showing the clip. Like I said, this is a setup for the young lady who got flued out by Drake.
Too. So he had booked my flight for November 16th. Mind y'all, we texting, talking, all of that, November 13th. So fast forward, I got off the plane, he had sent a private out to get me. But before I went inside his house, they made me sign an NDA. So
Pause. Shout out to Drake. I'm going to bring that back. I'm going to bring back my color, too. I don't know why I ain't. Come on, man. See, I'm officially a white man, y'all. Y'all got to give it to me. I'm officially a white man. I ain't got no color. Anyway, This is what I want y'all to pay attention to. She signed the NDA. For those who did the Marry Your Secretary course, in course 2, you see a secretary agreement form. Same thing. It comes with the secretary agreement form, and it comes with NDA, actually, non-disclosure agreement. Yeah, you're right, Dink and Dave. Shout out to Toilet. Whew. Whew. Y'all could crack Toilet, bro. I bet y'all could crack Toilet. If I can't crack a homeless chick sleeping on an air mattress, dog, I ain't Oak, man. Look, so check this out though. This is what I want to say. This is not the first time I've heard a girl say she went to sleep with Drake and had to sign a non-disclosure agreement. This is not the first or the third time. This is what Drake does. Drake inbox chicks, be like, you want some of this beige penis? And they be like, hell yeah! And then he fly them out, make them sign an NDA, then they bust open, right? What I'm telling you is, you know who else has NDAs? Employees. When I keep telling y'all guys, and y'all look at me crazy like, man, it's not possible. Girls doing it every day, B. Girls do what you tell them to do when they fucking the logo. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to fucking the logo. Y'all think she's sleeping with Drake. She's sleeping with OVO, nigga. Everybody under that owl, my nigga. Girls fuck the logo. Y'all got to tribe up. I'm going to bring that back. We're going to let it flow because I want to bring something to y'all attention. Like and sub as y'all come in, man. Like and sub as y'all come in. You know what I'm saying? Send you how I pay your care fees so I can get color.
See you too. So he had booked my flight for the November 16th. Mind y'all, we texting, talking, all of that, November 13th. So fast forward, I got off the plane, he had sent a private out to get me. But before I went inside his house, they made me sign an NDA. So I can't really say too much, but I had looked at my NDA rules, so I know what I can and can't say. You feel me? So when I get in the house, we just sitting on the couch, chilling, talking. He kept on rubbing on my stomach and kept on asking questions like, do you want kids? And I'm like, what you trying to say? Like, if you want a baby mama me, just say that. He just kept.
If you want a baby mama me, just say that. Once again, what do I keep telling you guys? If you have the right sales pitch, these girls will give you a baby. Like Shorty trying to get that baby by him, baby, and be a millionaire. You know what I'm saying? But man, they all having babies for a man, whether that it's that man directly or the man that's a taxpayer. Because 70% of all taxes are paid by men. Women don't pay for nothing, man. Goddamn nothing.
Mama,
They gotta have a baby to get that housing. They gotta have a baby to keep that husband. You know what I'm saying? They use that baby to keep the stepdad like, how can you leave me? You're the only father he ever knew. They always using the baby. Because, you know, they really don't have no purpose with clothes on. So, you know, you can only expect what you can expect. Yo, guys, I'm really tripping on me being in black and white. Y'all don't even understand. I don't even know how I ended up in black and white. I started off in color this morning. I promise you, I started off in color. All this stuff happens as soon as I say I'm going to do a show. Anyway, that's a little better. Not that much. A little better. All right, guys. So, a little better. I got a little color. At least now I'm a shadow. You know what I'm saying? Ain't that what they called you back in the day? A spook? I'm the spook that sat behind the door, my nigga. I'm the spook that sat behind the door. So, here's the thing. I'm played that because really for two reasons. Number one, to show you that they will get down with a contract. I told you all the time, when girls say they want a man, I'm like, shorty, I want a secretary. And they still go. Whether or not they're a good secretary. To be fair with you, bro, I got a decent secretary now, but she a white girl. I was wasting secretary skills on black chicks. I ain't gonna lie. I gotta smack myself. Because toddlers can't follow instructions.
Mama,
until they see a white woman follow instructions first. You know what I'm saying? I ain't using my homegirl. Right, that's my girl, but a white girl will get you 50 black girls. Promise you. Anyway, yo, this is a crazy color combination too, by the way, y'all. Anyway, so, and the second thing I wanted to show you is they will have a baby by you if they feel incentivized. With that being said, I want to play a little bit more because I want to, and he did a good job of collecting all the reactions so I don't have to go stream to stream, but there were a lot of women that reacted to this TikTok video about her getting an inbox from Drake on Tuesday, flying it to wherever he is on Thursday to bust him down. But she dropped the bag. I'm going to let it play out. I'm going to talk here and there, but she dropped the bag because she did the one thing a dip ain't supposed to do. She tried to take pictures because, you know, it wasn't enough to get the trip, get the dick. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't enough of that. She wanted to tell a story. She wanted to do it for the gram. Because these whores are addicted to attention, man. They just are. So, let's get back to it. Then we're going to get to this Moynihan report.
Kept on rubbing on my stomach, asking me, do I want kids? I was like, yeah, I want
She
one.
down for that. You see that?
So we watch a movie.
She down for a baby. She down to get baby mama.
Real quick, man. Fair use, fair use. Like I said, shout out to Platinum. Fair use.
You see what I'm saying? Drake. That's special about these niggas, man. But they want to hype them up until they fucking somebody special.
I wouldn't repeat nothing that happened that night. What?
Hold on, let's get to
That's special about these niggas, man. But they want to hype them up until they fucking somebody special. But check it out. Here we go. You hear? You hear? That was me. Ooh, I did that. I heard that. Come on. We know what you're going to say. We know. You wouldn't have messed that up. They making it hard for bitches like you. Here we go.
Blew me out. So I have made a video and I posted it on my Instagram.
You did what? Girl, wait a minute. Did you just say what I thought you said? You put out your phone. Why would you do that? Like, you there for a good time, not a long time. Why would you sit there and pull out your phone? Girl, if I was there, I would have kicked your ass out. Like, girl, what are you doing? Bye. Y'all be making it hard for bitches like me. Because what? He would have said to my deal like, what? Y'all, you tweak. Y'all be tweaking. And I damn sure wouldn't have repeated nothing that happened that night. What? Y'all be talking too much. Y'all been somewhere having that man told screwed.
That flew me out. So I have made a video and I posted it on my Instagram.
So I just want to speak my opinion, okay? It's my thoughts and opinion, all right? You heard my thoughts and opinion.
Wait, pause real quick. I'm pretty sure you about to say something too. Pause real quick. Guys, women have plenty of opinions, but women can't think.
Mama,
So the fact she said she had a thought and she wearing clothes. Nigga, please. But she is cute, even though she got a crazy ass wig on. She is cute, so let's keep this party rocking.
No, they use all that makeup and stuff, right? And they damn that this woman would comment on her video, but if you really look at this, and this is a coincidence, they look alike. When you buy the same makeup, same eyebrows,
yeah, all these solids do look alike, but
some patterns will be off. And, so, but she's saying all that now.
Y'all just put another human being above you and allow to be treated like that as a woman is beyond freaking embarrassing. It is so embarrassing. Like, like, I get from like his perspective, he probably want his privacy, whatever the situation is. I don't really care. But for him to degrade you like that, that's embarrassing. And I mean, he probably, and then for the girls, like, always coming here and flexing which celebrity they did stuff with, like, it's, how is it a flex for you to get flown out for only to get smashed and get sent? Like, that's embarrassing. You know what would be a
Oh wait, let me wait. She about to say some real childish shit. Hold on, let's go.
flex? If he's actually genuinely interested in you and he want to take you on a date, he want to get to know you, there's depth to him, there's substance to him, there's
Okay, first of all right, I let her talk long enough. All right, guys, so check this out. First of all, you better than girls, because men are awesome with clothes on. Men can be awesome with their shirt on or their shirt off. Girls are only awesome when they almost naked, or you could picture them naked. You know what I'm saying? Dealing with these chicks, once they start talking, it almost feel like pedophilia, bro, because they toddlers, bro.
Mama,
Like, to have a conversation with them, yeah. And if she has a great conversation, you better run, because if you think she's smarter than you, she gonna treat you like that. She gonna try to son you, bro. So try to find you a literate girl. You know what I'm saying? Somebody fresh out the orphanage or something, only read at a 4th grade level. You know what I'm saying? Be great with your life and train your toddler. Here's the thing. Because I fast forwarded too much on her, because she said she would have went. And then all of a sudden she was like, the flex would be if he into you, because they just want to emotionally manipulate you. That's all. They want you to have feelings for them so they can manipulate your love, because only men can love. They want to manipulate your love to love them, to love other men's kids, to want to make sure she ain't homeless, pay her bills. They want to weaponize your love. That's what women are. Men conquer the world, women conquer the man. And a man who can't be conquered, they say that he must hate women. Don't worry about that.
Mama,
I will revisit this later. Let's get into the Moynihan report. I really want to know what's wrong with my camera. This is crazy. Anyway, so somebody asked me to talk about the Moynihan report of 1965. For those who don't know what it is, we're about to go through it now. It really starts talking about the breakup of the black family around the same time where they were saying they were going to have these Negroes voting Democrat for 200 years, right? Let's explore. Somebody sent me this article, and the article says, was Moynihan right? Let me make this a little bit bigger. We're going to read the article first, and then we're going to go into what the Moynihan report was, who Moynihan was, and things of that nature. And I'm going to make all this make sense. So, the article is Moynihan right? In 1965, in his 1965 report on the black family, Daniel Patrick Moynihan highlighted the rising fraction of black children growing up in households headed by unmarried mothers. He attributed the increase largely to the precarious economic position of black men, many of whom were no longer able to play their traditional role as their family's primary breadwinner. Moynihan argued that growing up in homes without a male breadwinner reduced black children's chances of climbing out of poverty, and that such families would make it hard for blacks to take advantage of the legal and institutional changes following the Civil Rights Revolution. Okay. There's 1,000,001 people that'll tell you how things went wrong ever since the 1960s. Let me bring a couple of things to bear. The Moynihan report was not right. Let me repeat that. The Moynihan report was not right. Boomer black men made it right. Let me explain. From the end of slavery, when black men were sharecroppers, all the way into 1965 to 1963, 2 years before this report, around the time he was collecting information, but 2 years before he made the report. From 1863 to 1963, from sharecropping to factory work to Pullman porters, all that. For that 100 years, black men were last hired, first fired. That's facts, right? The loud Tyler cry for the boomer. From now on, that's going to be their cry. Goddamn right. So, from 1863 to 1963, last hired, first fired. Okay, cool. Even up to that point, all the way up until 1950, there was a 91% marriage rate in the black community. By 1960, it was an 83% marriage rate in the black community. Matter of fact, maybe I'll look for it. Maybe I'll go, when I take a break, I'll look for that so I can show y'all. The black marriage rate has gone down 10% every decade since 1950. So let's work this math out. 90% in 1950, 80% in 1960, 70% in 1970, 60% in 1980, 50% in 1990, 40% in 2000, 30% in 2010, 20% in 2020. Y'all yelling 26% of people are married. Y'all still counting baby boomers because they're still alive. To be perfectly honest with you, there's really 9% first-time marriages. People who get married seem to be addicted to weddings, though, so they keep getting married. The 20% in 2020 is based on, it's a legitimate 18% marriage rate, not counting boomers. But only 9% of people on their first husband. And I say first husband instead of first marriage because we all know toddlers are the ones that file for divorce like 90% of the time.
Mama, that.
So, with those projections, we'll be at a 2% marriage rate by 2030, which will look like 10 or 12% because people will be on their second and third marriage. You feel me? I don't know. First, it must be a 6. It was 9. I just checked like a couple months ago. It's 9%. If for people under the age of 55, it's 9% first-time marriage rate right now. But it's probably a 50% marriage rate of all the girls who say they declined 2 proposals, though. But back to the report. In 1965, like I said, there was an 80% marriage rate. And Moynihan was projecting that it would be lower because black men couldn't get jobs. But let me tell you what was happening around the same time. And this is why boomer men made it true, but it wasn't true. In 1963, they passed the Equal Opportunity Employment Act to make sure that black men had to be represented in business. Black men. You have to understand, this about America. Until the 1970s, everything that America did was against black men, and then their reparative justice was for black men. Black men. I can't say men enough.
Men.
When black men got the right to vote in 1865, they fought for white women's right to vote. Well, they helped white women fight for the right to vote. When black men fought for human rights in 1950, they allowed white women to convert them and say,
instead of human rights, how about civil rights? Why don't they treat us with civility?
Because white women wanted to be treated civil by their men. That wasn't our fight. But if you look at any poster they don't have paintings about the Black Reconstruction or women's Reformation, really. But they do have pictures of the Civil Rights Movement. They do have pictures of the gay rights movement in the 80s. They do have pictures of Black Lives Matter in the 2000s, 2010s. And in every picture you see, it's supposed to be for black men. All you see is white and Asian women. Tell me I'm lying. So in 1963, when black men had the opportunity to be in the workforce and take care of their families, they fought to include white women because white women wanted they cut for supporting black men, and black men are weak for pussy. Black men will destroy their lives over a piece of trim. So as soon as they included the white women, by default, black women get included with white women because women are women. They went from it being a black law to a minority law, which made you a minor, which is crazy. And white women took jobs that black men should have had. And black women took entry-level jobs that black boys would have because she was a double minority and they got a double tax break for her. And if she was a single mother, they got a triple tax break for her. So they wanted to hire black single mothers to work. That's a triple deduction. Boomer men fought for that. Anytime tawny men have the opportunity to stand up as men, they want to be black. Anyway, let's check this out right quick. This is the Wikipedia on Daniel Patrick Moynihan. Where we at? Okay. Moynihan, let's start right here. In 1969, he accepted Nixon's offer to serve as an assistant to the president for domestic policy and was elevated to the position of counselor to the president later that year. He left the administration at the end of 1970 and accepted an appointment as the United States ambassador to India. Hold on, let's go back before then, because everything he did was in the 60s. Okay. He worked on the staff of New York Governor Harriman before joining President John F. Kennedy's administration in 1961. He served as the Assistant Secretary of Labor under President Kennedy and President Lyndon B. Johnson, which is, by the way, President Lyndon B. Johnson is the one that said we'll have these colors voting for us for 200 years. You know what I'm saying? Devoting much of his time to the war on poverty. In 1965, he published a controversial Moynihan report, Hold on, let's read that. The Negro Family, the Case for National Action, commonly known as the Moynihan Report, was a 1965 report on black poverty in the United States, written by Daniel Patrick Moynihan, an American scholar serving as Assistant Secretary of Labor under President Johnson. Okay. Moynihan left the Johnson administration. Okay, now here's the thing. In the 1960s, and I will venture to say before the baby boomers went wild marrying single mothers in the 1970s, even though there was a 83% marriage rate, that doesn't account for Granddad had 2 families, because Granddad was an awesome man too. That man took care of 2 households. 2. He had a whole family 2 blocks away. Y'all didn't even know each other. Because Granddad was a champion of justice, my nigga. Granddad knew how to train them toddlers. You feel me?
Mama,
So, the silent generation dudes had a family. They were married. And then they have a second family on the side, which they still took care of the whole second family. Right? And if he balling out of control, he might have had a third family. He might have been a true motherfucking champion. Had 3, you know what I'm saying, keep them all broke. You know what I mean? Now, so even the ones that were unmarried were still under a man's covenant. Right? It wasn't until women were encouraged to join the workforce that women started getting away from men. Here's the thing. Let me explain something to you guys. I remember there was a Good Times episode. I saw it on YouTube one day. Next day it was gone. It's on some like weird website now, and I couldn't find it in time for this. But there was an episode where James Evans tried to get a job at a department store, and Florida went with him. And James interviewed, and there was a white woman as a secretary, and there was a white man who was the manager. And James interviewed with the white man. You know, the secretary met him. He was very polite. He went and talked to the man. He's like, yo, I work here. I'm working 2 jobs, 3 jobs, whatever. You know, James Evans, like, nigga worked all the time. And James had a good interview. He was feeling really good about it. He went back to the lobby to talk to Florida. He like, yo, Florida, I think I got the job. I think I had a good impression. The white man comes to the secretary desk, and he's talking to the secretary. And the secretary like, yo, he was a great interview. And he was like, yeah, dude was cool, but I want his wife. And the secretary was like,
why do you want his wife? She didn't even apply for the job.
And the boss was like, but she's a double minority. We'll get even more money for her. Because, you know how to count. You know what I'm saying? Is that worth a bull or applause? I'm going to get both. So they were actively trying to hire women in the 1970s and 1980s. Actively. They were reaching out to women actively. The same way the Democrat Party is actively looking for black women and transgenders now, they were looking for women in the 70s to join the workforce. Actively. Hardcore like. Because the Jesse Jacksons of the world was like, we got to say these hoes, B. All the time. And that ain't stopped. It hasn't stopped. Y'all some hoe-loving ass niggas. Y'all really fucking are, man.
Mama,
I was just on a show the other day, and a passport, bro. This is when it first happened. You know, when what's the young man name? Who y'all passport, bro? Brand ambassador. I ain't saying he the head of passport bros, but he is a brand ambassador. Can't think of his name. Anyway, when he got in trouble down there in Brazil, of course, YouTube went crazy. Everybody doing the show about him. There was a passport bro who was on some, not all these women are bad women. He went down to Brazil, got him a piece of trim, found a girl. Yeah, Austin Holloman. Thank you, Dave. Went down there, met a girl. She spoke fluent English. He said, yo, you've been showing me around Brazil. You should have a YouTube channel. He set up her YouTube channel, took her photo, put her at the thing, helped her produce her first 2 videos. And his flex is in 9 hours, he got her 1,000 subs. And I'm like, nigga, what? Let me explain to you what he just did, because some of y'all niggas think he a good man, because y'all good men, and good men ain't shit. So let me explain to you what he did. He took some 2 taco pussy and turned it into a $500 a day with or without you pussy. Now it's her channel. She's monetized in 9 hours. In 9 hours? It's guys right here, listen to me now. They got YouTube channels. Y'all share content. Y'all been doing this motherfucker for a year and they get 1,000 subs. Nigga, I did this shit for a year and they get 1,000 subs. I got more subs. Ironically, I got more subs when I be going on YouTube suspension than I do when I'm doing my shit. There's more people that know me from Angry Man or Minister Jap or Mr. Palmer than just find me in the search engine. So that means he actively, you know how much work he had to put in to get 1,000 subs in 9 hours? To get no credit? Because all these boss bitches, y'all think boss bitches, all these girls got a slew of niggas behind them that they give no credit to. They take all the credit, take all the money, leave the dudes behind, and then say they a boss chick. They did it all by themselves. I swear to God, they do this every day.
Mama, back.
But I know they didn't do it by themselves because girls don't know shit. They just do shit. And as soon as they start crumbling, what they do, go find another nigga. Like,
I'm about to fall off. My whole empire's crumbling. Could you help me, please? I'll show you a nipple.
and some nigga go help them and keep them up top so she don't need a man. If y'all had any goddamn common sense, you'll keep these bitches broke, starving, and gangbanging. Niggas, no shoes, pregnant, learning how to fucking bake biscuits in this motherfucker so she could feed you and your motherfucking kids. But instead, y'all help these bitches get on. Women don't help each other get on. Women join together for 2 reasons. 2. 3. But third really, I crack 3. 1, to hunt for dick. Girls trips. Shit like that. Girls night outs. 2, to complain about dick. Because, you know, they ain't never happy about shit. And 3, to protest shit that don't have nothing to do with them. You'll see a bunch of bitches in a matching t-shirt to march against some shit. They always doing some stupid ass protest parade. They don't get money together. It be 50 bitches, all 50 bitches swear to God that they all business women. And the only ones that hire anybody is the ones that own a hair salon. That's it. And they don't really hire nobody. They just sell chairs. None of these chicks put people on. All these boss bitch chicks, how many got a payroll? How many? How many sign the front of a check to give to somebody else so that person can go feed their family? How many of these boss bitches? They don't feed nobody. They just call themselves a boss and they work niggas for free. If they gotta fuck 4 niggas for 4 niggas to work for free, they'll do it because girls don't care about their body. Girls only care about arguments.
Mama, back.
Y'all niggas keep these bitches on top instead of keeping these bitches on the bottom. I'm tired of hearing niggas say they won't train a toddler. She should come already trained. I've never had a job they didn't have to train me, bro. I've never had a position in life that they didn't have to train me. Even as a child, I had to be trained on how to respect adults. Say yes, ma'am, no, sir. You know what I'm saying? Walk with your girl on the outside. You know what I'm saying? So people train you all the time. All the time. It don't mean you belligerent. It means you have to be trained. You didn't know. Train your toddler. Don't feed your toddler until you train your toddler. Hold on, man. Let me take this quick break. And I'm going to show y'all something else real quick. Toddler tales are crazy stories that could only happen to me. Each tale is endorsed by Toddlerology and the Marry Your Secretary courses. In a world where toddlers are only loyal to her employer, learn the skills needed to train your toddler to work at your relationship like she works at her job. There's courses for every level of your relationship status, including polygamy. Need support? Join scheduled study groups with other Toddlerology members. Click the link below. And now, back to today's story. Shout out to Hologram Inc. for the $5 cash app. Talking about find my children. I forget. One of these buttons. My bad, man. I'm confused, man. Check the cash app, man. Motherfucking Google just charged me $50 for ads. I ain't even got no ads. Fuck Google. Trying to get my situation right, man, so we can have our online Google store so y'all can bash this straight off the. And these motherfuckers, man, they like, well, you can't do it if you don't have AdSense. I'm like, all right, we'll put a credit card in. I'm like, all right, I think I'm gonna charge me $1. You know how like they only charge you $1 just to make sure your credit card right. These motherfuckers charge me $50. I ain't even got no ad. Handle that after the show. Fuck these. I'm gonna be great though, man. The cost will be great. Let me show y'all something. Fresh said they put it all on the line because they showed up at a protest. That's facts, bro. A protest that we ain't asking for. We ain't even show up for that motherfucker. Let me show y'all something.
Back then, I started at Magic City in 2005. I was there from 2005.
For real? Y'all just gonna freeze on me and talk? That's crazy. Let me set this up. You know I really don't listen to clothed toddlers. But this girl, she spit gospel. I give her credit. She spit gospel. I'm going to show you this, then we're going to go back to the first girl. The one that get flued out by Drake. And then have enough sense to suck a dick instead of taking the pic. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to tie all this together. And I've been trying to tell y'all how we can turn this ship around, but y'all scared because y'all scared of girls. But I'll still try. Help you can help. All right, so this young lady, she about to tell you who she is. She used to be a stripper, and then she became a bottle girl. I'm going to pause this. I'm going to talk as it goes, but she say some good stuff.
I started at Magic City in 2005. I was there from 2005 to 2011, 6 years, right? This is Jeezy coming to the club spending $40,000
in one night,
regularly, not just in one night.
Big
on the regularly, Big Meech and BMF. I came like right before they all got locked up, but the culture had already, the seed had already been planted. So now that the dope boys is in jail, here come the rappers and the ball players keeping it up. This is the Lil Wayne and Fat Joe Make It Rain days. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah,
the money was different then. There were ball players and rappers coming in the club spending 20, 30, 40,000 like it was nothing.
Rico,
QCP.
200 grand on a night, bro. That's how.
Sidebar. The minute Lil Wayne said it ain't tricking if you got it, then Fat Joe hit him with Rain, and then you had T-Pain saying he in love with a stripper. That whole 2000s era, bro, was about teaching y'all how to be trick daddies, man. $200,000 a night in Magic City. Bro, have you ever been to Magic City? For those in Chicago who's never been to Atlanta, hold on, I'm gonna cam up for this. For those in Chicago that's never been to Atlanta, Magic City is the equivalent of Arnie's Gentleman's Club, my nigga. It is a hole-in-the-wall spot with some 1970s mirrors on the wall, a fucking pole in the middle. They sell cheese fries and nachos. It's a garbage. It is a bottom of the barrel strip club. Bullet wound bitches. They had better clubs. They had Nicky's. They had the Gold Club. So I don't know how much they was checking in Nicky's. I done saw girls in Nicky's with a whole bush on her shit, my nigga. This bitch ain't even dance. She just had a bush with a garter belt, and she'll walk past and niggas will stuff hundreds on her garter belt. Like it was a trick daddy time. $200,000 in Arnie's. $200,000 in a hole in the wall strip club. Your first impression of Atlanta, if you catch the bus to Atlanta, is Arnie's. Arnie's directly across the street from the Greyhound station. So for those who ain't been to Atlanta, you done seen a Greyhound station. You know what type of neighborhoods Greyhound stations is in. You know what I mean? Greyhound stations are not located in the top-notch neighborhoods, B. It's the Greyhound station. You cross the street, Arnie's. Magic City. They're interchangeable. Arnie's and Magic City is really interchangeable. I ain't gonna front. Magic City right there. Bruh, 200 racks a night. I want y'all to understand two things. Because I was in Atlanta around that time. I was in Atlanta 99, 2000, popping, hanging with the guys at Arnie's. We ain't pay for shit, though, because I've been plugged since Plug was plugged. And my boy knew the owner, so we just VIP that bitch. You know what I'm saying? I got offended because we had been getting free lap dances all day. Then all of a sudden, the bitch asked for $450 for some pussy. And I was like, what? Like, shorty, you got me fucked up, shorty. We don't do that.
My congeniality is fucked. I have no sensors, and I need to be stopped.
Bitch, I got $40 and 2 tacos, nothing more. Talking about $450. Get the fuck up out of here. Anyway, as the story progresses. $200,000 a night in a hole in the wall with some bullet wound bitches. And I bet you 90% of them chicks is broke today. I bet you, bro. I bet you 90% of them bitches who was seeing 200 racks on the floor a night is dead broke right now. Fucking with Pookie and Ray Ray now. I bet you. Because girls don't want money. They don't like money. They don't know what to do with money. They need adult supervision. Y'all keep treating them as adults. These are goddamn toddlers, man.
Mama, back.
Goddamn right, Jazzy. You'll never see a nigga. I don't care where I went, bro. If I saw a Greyhound station, it was a fucked up. Bro, I was flying back to Chicago from Cali once. And there was a fog in Chicago. So the plane had to land in Omaha, Nebraska. Omaha, Nebraska, bro. I've never been there before, not since. And I still don't count being there because the plane just landed there. And then they said, well, look, the fog not going anywhere. Y'all can spend a couple of nights at the airport, or we got a transport bus. We can transport you to Greyhound, and we'll pay for the ticket, and y'all can catch the Greyhound back to Chicago. I'm like, fuck it, I'll hop on the bus. The airport in Omaha, Nebraska is in the middle of a cornfield. That shit is real, B. That corn shit is real, B. It's literally in the middle of a cornfield. And high corn, too, bro. We talking maybe 15-foot stalk, man, 10-foot stalks. But they're still higher than a bus. The corn was taller than the bus, bro. And we was on one of them double-decker type buses. Taller than the bus. We go through this cornfield with a narrow one-lane street. Well, it's 2 lanes, but 1 lane each way. A narrow little street just cut in the middle of a cornfield. And when the cornfield finally opened up, there was a Greyhound station, the projects, and a bunch of little young black dudes wearing red bandanas like they was real bloods, nigga, in Omaha, Nebraska. Somebody, what up, blood? I'm like, all right, what up, folks? I ain't got time for this shit, nigga. That's some West Coast gang shit, nigga. I'm from the Midwest, nigga. I'm from real gangs, nigga. Y'all trying to color coordinate. Y'all using crayons, nigga. We gang bang for real from the side, nigga. Anyway, so I say that to say I've never been anywhere, and the Greyhound station wasn't in the middle of the hood with homeless people and gang bangers and motherfuckers asking you for change and shit like that, bro. This is what it is. It is what it is. So back to what she's saying though. 200,000 on the floor. Let's go.
How much would be in the club?
QCP was.
You don't think they do that
in
now?
the
I think they do way more than that now.
No, they don't. And he would
No,
come
they
to the
don't.
club and spend that type of money.
So you're trying to tell me that
As a street nigga.
the strip dance, the stripper / dancer nightlife portion, right, has diminished in its gains or revenue
Yes, and I'm gonna tell you why.
in the last 10 years, 15 years?
I would say in the last
He said Elizabeth.
5 to 7 years, and I'm gonna tell you why. Social media. Men aren't coming to the strip club when they can go down their timeline and see ass. What is
Men not coming to the strip. We gonna come back to this. She got more fire. She got more fire. I ain't gonna front. It's very rare I listen to girls with clothes on, but a stripper telling me about stripper economics, I kind of roll with that. You know what I'm saying? Now, let's just as a reminder, let's go back to this young lady right here. Where did Drake find her at?
I'm trying to see you too.
I'm gonna bring that back a little bit. So this is what happened. She tagged Drake in a post, and Drake, somebody saw it. Hold on.
Particular chick, it's interesting over here. We got that, right? And we got that, and we got that.
I'm not even gonna lie. So he had texted me in vanish mode and was like, "What's your number?" with the heart eyes emoji. So I sent my number.
Of course she did.
We had because this plays into why you can't get married. We had a situation with Drake, right? Woman went viral. She went viral talking about Drake. She went out on social media and said that she went up and saw Drake. Now check it out.
So last month,
Fair use. Check it
Drake
out.
had flew me out. So I had made a video and I posted it on my Instagram story. It was a video of me inside a purple lingerie set. And I had tagged Drake inside my story, but I tagged him and I made it real small so nobody could know that I had tagged him in my story.
She put on a purple lingerie set and then she tagged Drake. You understand that, right?
Mama,
She don't know Drake. She had purple lingerie on showing all her goodies for free on Instagram, and she tagged Drake. And she had no idea Drake, I don't know how you make it smaller. Like, it was a tiny tag of Drake. Like, how is that possible? Like, a tag is a tag. Like, bitches be lying, bro. Like, how, nigga, we done tagged people before. There is no medium and large size tag, my nigga. Like, girls just be lying and shit. Anyway, so she tagged Drake with herself in lingerie, and Drake or one of his people saw the tag. So let's continue. What's up, man?
So I did not know that he was gonna even see it. I'm not even gonna lie. So he had texted me in vanish mode and was like, "What's your number?" with the heart eyes emoji. So I sent my number quick. So he called my phone, we chopped it up or whatever, and that's when he was like, he trying to see me, and I was like, I'm trying to see you too. So
Now Drake came out on his platform and said this is not true. Now she said She accepts that he hopped in her DM and she left. I believe her. I don't believe Drake. I think she's telling the truth.
Yeah, I believe her too.
I think she's telling the truth. Now here we go.
Nobody could know that I had tagged him in my story. So I did not know that he was gonna even see it. I'm not even gonna lie. So he had texted me in vanish mode and was like, "What's your number?" With the hard eyes emoji. So I sent my number quick. So he called my phone, we chopped it up or whatever, and that's when he was like, he trying to see me, and I was like, I'm trying to see you too. So he had booked my flight for November 16th. Mind y'all, we texting, talking, all of that, November 13th. So fast forward, I got off the plane, he had sent a private out to get me. But before I went inside his house, they made me sign an NDA. So I can't really say too much, but I had looked at my NDA rules, so I know what I can and can't say. You feel me? So when I get in the house, we just sitting on the couch, chilling, talking. He kept on rubbing on my stomach and kept on asking questions like, do you want kids? And I'm like, what you trying to say? Like, if you want a baby mama, me just say that. He just
Look, guys. And shout out to her for the title.
Mama, that.
All that from an inbox. Going back to the young former stripper. What she say killed the strip game? Instagram. Social media. Her words, right? And because of things like that, right? And I'm guilty, nigga. I done smashed some inbox pussy. I'm guilty. But all those girls that would have formerly been in the strip club are now quote unquote models, and they'll fuck anybody with a camera. So as the story progresses,
timeline and see ass. What are they gonna come to strip club and buy it for?
I guess that's true.
go back a little bit.
15 years?
I would say in the last
He's saying Elizabeth.
5 to 7 years, and I'm gonna tell you why. Social media. Men aren't coming to the strip club when they can go down their timeline and see ass. What are they gonna come to strip club and buy it for?
I guess that's true because that's
When
how
they
I
can
feel.
see it on the fucking phone.
Thought about that.
That's how I felt.
And these girls these days, I'm an OG in this game. These girls these days don't give fantasy. I bartend in the strip club currently, and these girls be on the stage.
Whoa. That's the other part I wanted to hear. Say that shit again, mommy. Say that shit again.
Thought about that.
That's how I felt.
And these girls these days, I'm an OG in this game. These girls these days don't give fantasy.
I'm gonna let it keep rocking. But what I tell y'all all the time, passport bros, listen, buses be bussing everywhere. What y'all traveling for is better customer service. And I'm not even mad about that. These chicks got horrible customer service. They don't sell you the fantasy. They don't sell you the marriage. Because men buy the fantasy. Y'all think that girls buy the fantasy. No. Girls are the fantasy. For a lot of y'all niggas, girls are the fantasy.
Mama, that.
When they tell you all these fantasy tales that you say girls believe in, all these Disney tales, it's your work. It's her just being pretty, and you have to become a prince. Her fantasy is you being a prince. Your fantasy is becoming a high value man so you can get a busser bitch. You know what I'm saying? But when you go out of town, you're getting busser bitches. All these bitches bussing. They just buses. The thing is, out of town chicks just have better customer service. In America, the term would be Southern hospitality, even though even the Southern girls is kind of garbage now, so that's unfortunate. But you're looking for better customer service. You want her to sell you the drink. But girls don't give a fuck about what you want. In order for her to sell the dream, she got to know what you're buying. They're horrible salespeople. They don't know what you're buying. They selling sex. You buying love. They can't sell love because they don't love they sell. So what you're trying to buy, you go somewhere else. Them chicks don't even know the language, B. You can't even communicate with them properly. But you're like, oh, I love these foreign bitches. They can't. They selling you the fantasy. They selling you the illusion of love. They can't love you because they can't even communicate with you. But I appreciate good customer service, so I'm not even knocking that. But that's what she's saying. They don't sell a fantasy. I'm gonna let her keep rocking. Bring it back a little bit.
I never thought about that.
That's how I felt.
And these girls these days, I'm an OG in this game. These girls these days don't give fantasy. I bartend in the strip club currently, and these girls be on the stage shooting guns and rapping and shit, and I'm like, girl, be sexy. Don't no man want to come in here and throw money on you because you shooting guns in the air?
That's a fact. Girl, I laugh though. It's funny. It's fun.
No,
Be a fantasy.
Yeah, you have.
When I was a dancer, it was you are providing this fantasy for this man. He's going to come here to get what he can't get at home. He's going to come here to get away from his everyday problems. He's going to come here because he only could dream about having a girl like you. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. And he still can't even have you. But he can have you for these 20 minutes that you grinding on his dick. He can have you for this 15 minutes that you smiling in his face.
Like I said, but y'all come in, man. If it's in your heart, pay your daycare fees. Totally fan funded right now, man. They demonetize your boy all the time. So fuck Google and fuck YouTube too, because they owned by Google. All they do is rob me. But I pause it because I want to say this. For those who have been to restaurants like what's the name of that restaurant? Is it Chick-fil-A? What's the restaurant that's known for having the most awesome customer service? I think it's Chick-fil-A. You go in there, always great customer service. In Chicago, they got a video. They have they got a restaurant called Ed the Bevic's. And their whole stick is to be rude to you when you come in. We got a bunch of Ed the Bevic's bitches. Olive Garden also has good customer service. They have great customer service, actually. Jaleel say Northside Chicago, Evanston, Skokie, Libertyville, Gurney, Schaumburg. No. Evanston girls want to be Westside girls. They actually fucked up Evanston, bringing all them fucking Four Corner hustlers and vice lords from out west to Evanston. Them niggas ain't even know about fucking Evanston, bro. These motherfucking bitches brought all these fucking Westside niggas to Evanston to hood it out. Go to North Chicago. What's the bar up there that everybody go to? The little country western bar? I can't think of the name of it. Yeah, I'll be everywhere, B. I'm a nigga that be everywhere, nigga. Whatever you say, nigga, I be there. And I done got some pussy there before I became a virgin, man. Go to Waukegan. Go to North Chicago. Go to Zion. Them bitches is rough. That's it. Oh, you went to Ed the Bevic's in Vegas and they ain't tell you? That's hilarious. That's hilarious. Bro. Pay your daycare fees, man. Maybe Buffalo Grove, maybe. Naperville, maybe. But yeah. Up north, nah.
These girls don't do that these days. They're so stuck on clout. They're so stuck on who knows me, how many followers I got, or the popularity of it. They took the fantasy out of strip. And guess what else left? The coin.
Because the fantasy is what really will get you to pay.
The fantasy is what got you the coin. Older, Caucasian, professional men will forever be committed to strip. For young black males, for young minority, because I'm not just going to say black, because the Spanish and the Asians and, you know, the younger crowd they're here for the novelty. They're here for the this song is hot and they throw the money on this song. My homeboy, a rapper, we try and get his song played. They're here for this is the thing. This is the it's the popular thing to do. But the older, and when I say older, I mean 35 and up, right? The 35 and up professional man, mostly Caucasian, those are the ones who are going to stay in the strip club and really be committed. The ones that's going in the champagne room, the ones that's trying to be sugar daddies, those are who's keeping strip alive. This hood club, black club, ghetto club, whatever you want to call it, era is slowly but surely dying.
Well, at least she admitted that Magic City is a ghetto club. At least she admitted that shit. Cause I ain't even hear her say that at first, man. No, y'all know I ain't lying. Look, Fresh say, why do they need clout? Everybody needs clout, sir. Everybody needs clout. Their clout changed because they're masculine, vaginal creatures, right? They just vaginal men now. They not women. When they want to trap a man, and they have to go to classes to learn how to be a woman. They go to wife school and femininity class and all type of shit, like to learn how to be a proper toddler.
Mama,
When if they didn't beat the femininity out their kids, permanent hair at 3 years old, making them dress like strippers at 4, they could have just watched their daughters and watched natural femininity. Watch how if they didn't hate men so much and start stepdaddy season when they're 4 months pregnant. You know what I'm saying? They would be able to see how a 2-year-old, 3-year-old, 4-year-old, 6-year-old little girl interacts with her dad. That's feminine energy. That's why dads will do anything for their daughters. They could act like a natural 5-year-old girl and get whatever they want out of a man. But instead they want to act like a 15-year-old nigga. That's a them problem, bro, because Tyler's going to toddle.
Mama,
But girls always needed clout. They used to clout chase different. They clout chicks used to be my husband. Talk to a married woman. You will never know a husband name, nigga. I swear to God. Every married man name is my husband.
My husband? You gotta ask my husband. Wait till my husband come home. Girl, me and my husband.
That was their clout. The title, the position. When girls go out here and try to get clout on their own without male supervision, without adult supervision, when they go out here and try to get clout on their own, their only real value is with clothes off. Honestly, look at your timeline right now. Go and look at it. Look at the girls that just post pictures. Even if they got clothes on, there's something revealing. They showing cleavage. They showing curves. They in a bodysuit. Monkey hanging out looking like, goddamn it, a fucking fist. You will see it. Everybody wants to be known. Like, don't ever get that twisted. Everybody. I am a popular introvert. I know everybody. Be by myself like a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? I pop out. Like, people think I'm wild. I go out, man. I'm wild for like 30 minutes. I got 30 minutes of what's up, I'm here. And then everybody like, damn, where the fuck he go? Nigga, I'm already on my way back home. I done shook hands, took 3 pictures, exchanged some phone numbers with some niggas I need to meet. I'm back at the crib. By the time people start getting there to really get the party started, I'm already gone. But I'm a popular introvert. But I have to be known by merit because I'm a man. Men are judged on merit. Women are judged on beauty. So for a man, it's I made a hip hop album. I fix homes. You know, in my case, it's like, yo, buy some soap. Part of this fucking Google just robbing me for $50 is so we can run Dirty Folks commercials. So when y'all look at y'all favorite YouTube shit, y'all to see your boy like Dirty Folks, no so. I have to be known for something. Girls don't have to be known for shit. They just got to be pretty. And they try to ride that pretty until they ain't pretty no more and then be like,
Where all the men go? I'm not getting the attention I got at 17. Now I gotta pay my own drinks.
So I'm gonna bring this all back to the Moynihan report because that's what this is about. That's what this is about. Oh, nigga, I got a voicemail. I thought somebody loved me. Send me his Cashapp. Y'all motherfuckers don't love me. Tell them marketers leaving messages. Booty y'all. Let's go back to this Moynihan report. Moynihan was clearly prescient. What does this word mean? I want to know what this word means. Prescient, adjective, having or showing knowledge of events before they take place. A prescient warning. Prophetic, predict. I'm gonna use prophetic. A synonym is prophetic. Moynihan was clearly prophetic in thinking that America's black families were changing in fundamental ways. In 1965, when Moynihan report was released, roughly 25% of black children and 5% of white children lived in families headed by an unmarried mother. These percentages rose rapidly over 2 decades, reaching about 50% among blacks and 15% among whites by the early 1980s. So in 15 years, it doubled. Okay. After that, the rate of increase among blacks slowed. 54% of black children being raised by unmarried mothers in the early 1990s. About 50% were in 2003. This level has remained close to 50% since 2003. Among whites, the rate also rose slowly into the mid-1990s, but has fluctuated between 18 and 20% since then. Then they have a chart of kids raised by single mothers, right? They want to delineate that before 1968, black denoted all non-whites, including Asians and Native Americans, but beginning in 1968, blacks only, and Native Americans aren't on the sheet. The Native Americans have their own report, actually. They got their own department, their own education fund, their own everything, because they are true Americans. Natives are true Americans. Okay. Here's the thing. Baby boomers were a horrible generation, man. Just horrible. I love my dad because he's my dad. And as a dad, I love my dad. But as a man,
Mama back?
no, he a whole boomer. The amount of the average everyday baby boomer man with several kids by several women is bananas, especially even the immigrants. Like, these motherfuckers will pop up with a new sibling every 7 years. Like, this your sister? Like, where the fuck she come from? Meanwhile, starting with Generation X down, some of the most responsible guys with they semen. You know what I'm saying? Some of the most responsible. To now, even with baby boomers still being alive, who had babies by everybody, and Generation X being middle age now, with 4 generations still on the chessboard, so few black men are having kids because of this horrible fucking customer service that we've been privy to, that 53% of men don't have kids. That's 4 generations. That's a span of 80 years. 80 years. My father's going to be 75 this year. So the course of 80 years, 53% of black men don't have kids. And that's coming from 70% of boomer men having kids. So that mean that nigga, everybody else is like, yo, fuck these kids, yo. We ain't fucking with these kids, yo.
Mama, back.
Dudes will have one kid, pay child support, be mad as shit. They ain't populating the earth. Other men be married, and they have to fucking, probably if they married a black girl, they have to marry a single mother. So they taking care of another nigga kid, plus he might have one kid with his wife. Black men have been very responsible. Black women have been out their goddamn minds. They've been out their motherfucking mind. But they only do what men allow, right? But there's a bright spot. There is salvation. Let me tell you what the Moynihan report really means. A woman who can feed herself doesn't need a man. That's what the Moynihan report was saying. That black men couldn't feed their family, so black women had to feed her own family. That's not exactly true, but there's truth to it. The truth of the matter is, the black men who couldn't feed their family, they still had a shorty. Bitches still dip off and fuck. But the majority of those men who were in a position to feed a family had 2 or 3 families because they was fucking awesome. These men are awesome. They can juggle things like that because men have unlimited love. Unlimited. We have all the love. Girls are selfish creatures. That's why they want to leave you when you share your love to somebody else that they feel isn't authorized to have the love. Because girls suck. But you awesome. Girls want you to have enough love for your mama, because they always judging you by your mama. They don't care about your daddy, because they don't care about men. They want you to have enough love for your mama, your grandma, your siblings, for her, for some other nigga kids she came with because they're a package deal, for the dog you didn't want that she said she had to have, for the fish that you didn't want that she said, but you got to clean the fish tank. You know what I'm saying? And then all that love has to come with labor. So you got to take care of your mama. You got to take care of your grandma. You got to take care of her. You got to take care of her kids. You got to have a precognitive ability to know what she need before she need it. So you know when she need an oil change, because bitches don't know shit. They just do shit. You got to know everything. You got to be God. You treat her like a slave. You got your goddamn mind. Here's the solution. Tribe up. Train your child and then tribe up. Because here's what happens. Women just don't want to do anything. They don't want to do nothing. They don't want to do nothing. 20% of women, let me be fair, 17% of women are self-sufficient. 17% are self-sufficient, not rich. Ain't a lot of Oprahs running around here. 17% are self-sufficient. That means that 83% are living barely above, on, or below the poverty line. They plan on giving away their ovaries for assistance because they know they can't survive without giving up an ovary. This is what I mean. I'm used to mentoring elementary schools and high schools, but it's the elementary schools I'm going to talk about right now. 7th and 8th graders. Because apparently, grown men can only talk to 7th and 8th graders, but gay men can get your 3rd graders. You know what I'm saying? Make that shit make sense. Anyway, when I talk to these 14, 15-year-old 8th graders, I don't know how many times they fail, but no child left behind, whatever. When I talk to these 14, 15-year-old 8th graders, these 8th grade girls are talking about how they want to have a baby because they want somebody to love. And after they had a baby, how they going to be able to get housing. They're not thinking get a job, pay rent. They thinking have a baby by me, baby, be a millionaire. They're thinking like, yo, I'm going to do what my mama did. I'm going to have a baby, then I'm going to get a crib. And then they'll still go to college, but since they already got the baby, now they got a baby and a degree. What I tell you all about the equal opportunity employment? Black woman, kid. So with a woman and degree, but degree is so she gets a degree to get qualified, so she has a title because she can't get the title of wife, and they know they can get the title of wife, so they want the title of doctor or something like that. So they go to school for a title. So they're a black woman with a child. Now they get a job, and the job gets 3 deductions because she checks off 3 markers, even with you guys. Guys, that's felons. It's easier for a felon to get a job than it is a dude who just does the right thing, which is why I keep telling y'all black is only for women, gays, and felons. There are jobs that because they get that second check mark for hiring a felon, that they'll hire you because it's a better financial ability for them. Also, if you're married, they'll hire you quicker because it's a check. Because for men, marriage matters. For women, marriage does not matter. Matter of fact, it may be a detriment to women to getting free stuff. And all girls want is free stuff because girls don't want to do nothing. Simple solution. Tribe up. Vet. Because here's the thing. There's girls out here who really will do whatever they told. Whatever they told to do. They'll sign an NDA. They'll do whatever. Tell the bitch like, shorty, I'll put you in a tiny house. Oh, I get a whole house. Yeah, all right, but sure, this is what you gotta do. You gotta fuck 8 niggas a week. 8 niggas a month. 2 different niggas a week. You know, to maintain you. Okay, I'll fuck who I gotta fuck for a free crib. They'll do whatever they told. Girls follow instructions. Men just don't tell them what to do. Men say shit like, I want her already ready-made. Somebody else got to train her. No. Create the system. They'll follow instructions. They'll complain the whole time because they're girls and girls complain about everything. But, nigga, I drink your tears. Fuck your tears, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Bro. They become ineligible because their dysfunction is rewarded. Even on the social credit score thing they got going on. The wilder these women are, the more likes and shares and algorithms they move, so they have a higher social credit score for being a horrible at being human being. You feel what I'm saying? Here's what y'all guys know. Here's all you guys gotta know. There are girls out here who truly desire to be slaves, nigga. There's girls out here that really want to be some of y'all favorite female content creators. I've spoken to them. They want to be they want to be the third wife. They don't even want to be the first wife. They don't even want to be the bottom bitch, my nigga. They want to be the third wife. They so mad. They'll tell you like, yo, just put my application at the bottom, find you a main girl and another girl, then come back and come get me. Which, by the way, is real light-skinned behavior. All light-skinned girls are mistresses. They don't know a good man until he marry another woman. The girls is crazy. But it's a lot of girls that want to be part of something bigger. They want to be part of a logo. They want to be part of a logo, man. Men have to create the logo. And they'll accept any logo. I mean, when you think about it, these chicks is following the shirtless niggas that run in the forest, my nigga. They'll follow any goddamn logo. They follow the shirtless forest dudes, nigga. Any logo would do. They just want to follow the logo. Tribe up, make the logo. Then say, yo, shorty, this is what you do. Sign the NDA, sign this contract, sign your secretary agreement. Look, shorty, we'll put you here. You got 30 days of training. We'll teach you how to be the girl that tribe wants you to be. And then we'll penalize you like we'll kick you out your tiny house if you fuck up around this bitch. You know what I'm saying? Once you give us structure, you can give a penalty. And once you can give a penalty, you'll get cooperation. Y'all trying to manage girls off love. Girls can't love. You think they love their job? No. But they won't be 6 minutes late because they scared of a write-up. Girls are activated on penalty. They're not activated off love. They don't love their kids. They tell you they love their kids because they want you to pay for another nigga kids. But they don't even love their kids. Girls only operate off pain and penalty. You'll find more girls that want to get choked during sex than want to get French kissed during sex. I know some girls that want to get kissed during sex, but I know way more that want to get choked during sex. They only operate off penalty. They need rules. They need structure. They need instructions. Like any toddler. Like any goddamn toddler, man. You guys listen to girls with clothes on. I do not. When girls have on clothes, you know what I hear? You can't go off this social media shit too. Real talk. What girls say on social media does not reflect real life. Social media is their imaginary world. You can't go off that. You got to go on these streets. Can't go off social media because you can't choke these bitches on social media. And they have to have the fear of being choked in order to act right. Social media is full of funny looking, bitter, weird chicks who just need attention for validation, which is what the stripper chick was saying. You know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, I'm going to bring that back because I said it, but I've been saying that shit forever, but she just said it. What she said about social media, these chicks just doing it for clout. Ain't that what she said? They're just doing it for clout, right? Let's bring that back. That ain't what I meant to do.
Had you for this 15 minutes that you smile in his face. These girls don't do that these days. They're so stuck on clout. They're so stuck on who knows me, how many followers I got, or the popularity of it. They took the fantasy out of strip.
They here for the clout. They here for the popularity. Remove the popularity and the clout from the equation. They'll get real humble. I promise you they will. Shout out to Money Making Mitch for the $5 Cash App. He said, thanks for teaching us how to train our toddlers. Salute to you, sir. Most girls ain't gonna make it. 83% of girls ain't gonna make it. They barely making it now. I know girls with beautiful homes. They get rental and mortgage assistance. They can't afford their life or their lifestyle. They're one recession away. We got to reduce social services away from their whole house of cards crumbling. The only time girls are nice is when they need you. Shout out to the homeboy Jason Tyler. So the nigga Jason Tyler ride down on me one day, right? And while we out there talking, this girl needed a jump. Bro, I don't know this girl, but I know who this girl is. And she's always been like, I know her husband. I didn't even know that was her husband. I see this nigga I promise you, bro, I see this nigga in a gas station from 6 a.m. to midnight, nigga. Every day from 6 a.m. to midnight, nigga. Selling loose squares, selling weed, fixing flats. This nigga I always thought nigga was just grinding. I ain't even know he had a wife. And then when I found out that was his wife, and he was like, yo, bro, like, man, I'm never in the house because all this bitch do is get on my nerves, nigga. She just blah 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 blah. He's like, man, I'm tired of this bitch. So he always out. Now, my man wife needed a jump. He wasn't there, of course, because he was out getting money to ducks his bitch, because he trying to leave her and move to Mississippi, right? She was the most polite, contrite woman I've ever heard. I've never heard her say such things, bro. You know what I'm saying? Hey, the hat make my head invisible. I like that. Anyway, bro, never heard her be nice before. She came to Jay, was like, excuse me. Wait.
Excuse me? I'm sorry to bother you. Excuse me. I really needed some. Do you think one of you guys, you gentlemen, can help me out, please?
Nigga, was a please that threw me off. I was like, wait, what this bitch say? What? This said please. I didn't know she knew the word, nigga. But when she needed, I was like, man, fuck that bitch. He was like, man, I'm gonna do it, man. I'm a good guy. Because men are awesome. Men are awesome. I'm like, what is this? Because I know she a terrorist, right? But he gave her a jump, whatever, And I looked at it, I said, man, the only time they can be nice is when they need you. When they know they need you. When they got no other way. They can't, like, need you and take you for granted. Like, you pay all the bills, but she got a job and she been saving all her money, so fuck you. She kick you out and she can pay rent for a month or two until she find a new sucker. I'm talking about until she needs you. Until there's penalty on the line. Y'all trying to provide love when y'all should be applying pressure. You understand what I'm saying?
Mama back.
Anyway, and that's what the Moynihan report is about. Long story short, boomer men, when they had the opportunity to be men, they wanted to be black. And they included women so women wouldn't need them. Everything that y'all do is so women don't need you. All the shit y'all do to be chivalrous is so women don't need you. Even this passport bro shit is for you to fly to another country to find a woman that needs you. Y'all should be starving these bitches, choking it. I'm trying so hard to get monetized. I'm trying so hard not to curse, but y'all should be building with the bros in such a way that the girls chasing you to be like,
I want to be part of that tribe. That group of guys right there, I want to be part of them.
all these girls want an athlete, right? And I'm going to say this and I'm going to bounce out. All these girls want an athlete because athletes make money. But athletes didn't make money. Athletes started making money in my lifetime. Magic Johnson signed a $1 million contract for 25 years. I only want to do the math. Divide $1 million by 25. I don't even want to do that. Somebody in the chat want to do what y'all can, man. He signed a $1 million contract in 1979. Stretched out for 25 years. NBA wasn't making money. Michael Jordan took the game global in 86. We took the game global in 92, but he made the game exciting. That first shoe deal, he brought corporate to the NBA. Nobody was making money like that before Mike. Then all of a sudden, women loved athletes, not because they were tall, but because they had money. Shout out to Lord Blackstar. He said it come out to $40K a year. Magic Johnson signed arguably the best point guard to ever play the game. Came into the league, saved the NBA. Him and Larry Bird saved the NBA. He got paid $40K a year. What girl do you know? Even if you do it in aggregate, right? Say $40K a year in 1979 to be $110,000 in 2023. They still said before athletes it was drug dealers or pimps. Actually, before athletes, it was city workers and government workers. So like if you were in the Navy or if you were a postman, you was king around that bitch. Drug dealers and pimps, it's always a lane for girls who like bad boys, but That's how they got the cartoon Popeye. A bunch of chicks that hang around Navy bases trying to come up. And until Michael Jordan playing professional basketball paid around the same as being a postal worker. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, so the whole facts of the matter is this, man. Plain and simple, man. The whole facts of the matter is all these chicks is broke. They know they broke. And there's some broke chicks without kids. There's some left. Tribe up. Because this ain't. Take your tolerology. Then tribe up. Because you can't tribe without taking tolerology. Take tolerology so you know how to train your toddler. Then tribe up, and then I'll show y'all how to get the girls. Getting girls is the easiest thing on earth to dudes that get girls. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying it's the easiest thing on earth for everybody. It's the easiest thing on earth for guys that get girls. I can get girls. And not only that, I can get the girls that get the girls. You understand what I'm saying? I get the girls that get the girls. A pimp only need one girl. A pimp only need one girl. The girl recruit the other girls. So I say, what that? Bro, tell you something. Comedy said he signed in at 84. All right, signed in 84. I know he signed a $1 million contract for 25 years. And 40,000 was good money in 84. I'm not taking anything away from that. It wasn't good money in 94. It was average money in 94. As a matter of fact, the more women that started working, they saturated the workplace, and which is why you used to be able to pay for a family of 4 with one man's salary, and now it take 2 adults to pay rent with no kids. Now y'all yelling 50-50 because these women saturated the workforce in such a way that I know when I got my first job in the late 90s, I was getting paid $15 an hour plus commission. $15 an hour. You know what I'm saying? Now, they trying to fight to have $15 an hour as a living wage. You feel what I'm saying? Because all the prices went down because these bitches saturated. Because everything girls do fucks up everything, nigga. There's never been a time where a girl did anything with clothes on and it worked out 3 steps later. Ever in a fucking life, man. Never. Not who they have babies with, not what they get degrees for, not the workforce, not what the fuck they wear. It's never been a time where girls did something and 3 steps later that shit worked out. And that's how I showed you that stripper shit, because I told you that all them bitches that was in Magic City splitting $200,000 a day, I guarantee you they all living in fucking College Park and fucking Riverdale and all them fucking hood slums down in Atlanta right now. I bet you they ain't got shit to show for it. Except a bunch of old ass Gucci purses. You know what, Richie Rich? I'm going to let you have that. I ain't going to read it, but I'm going to let you have that. I'm going to let you ride with that one. Look, bros. Train your toddler in the way a toddler should go, and she shall never go astray. And you can always replace a toddler. They're depending on your love. I love this chair. This is my chair. I love this chair. That chair right here. The ergonomic chair with the wheels. And I love this chair. Whoever sits in this chair, I love whoever sits in this chair because I love the chair. It don't matter who my secretary is. If I need a secretary, I need to fill a position. That's it. If the position is you got to give me anal and let me pee on you, as long as you're sitting in this chair, and I can penalize you and get you up out this chair, we good. As long as she want to be in that chair, she can be in that chair. When she decides she wants to move on to greener pastures, that's cool. Train your replacement so somebody else can sit in that chair. It's nothing. Anyway, on that note, man, I ain't gonna hold y'all, man. I appreciate those who contributed to the stream. I'm about to go back and try to do what I gotta do to get this money. Man, support the brand, bro.
Dirty folks. Dirty folks. Dirty folks. Know your soul. Know your soul.
Support the brand, man. Make sure y'all register for y'all classes, man. We doing every other week, man. So this Saturday coming up, man, we got Marry Your Secretary / Tolerology study. For those that's registered, y'all to get y'all email. Shit, we doing it tomorrow? Damn, you'll get your email today. So y'all will get the email today for that. For the Marry Your Secretary study group. Y'all need to really study, man. You know what I'm saying? Y'all really need to join the study group, man. You know what I'm saying? Steel sharpen steel, iron sharpen iron. And we gonna keep it moving, man. Those that's in it, they in it. It only take 15 people to move a nation, B. It only take 15 people. Don't worry about 47 million motherfuckers. It take 15 people. That's it. And we're going to keep it pushing. Anyway, as always, man, love each other as you love yourself. Share my shit, man. Share my shit. I be saying hot shit. Clip my shit. Share my shit, man. Hashtag dirty folks. Share my shit. And I got some prizes for y'all. Anyway, love each other as you love yourself. Tribe up. Feed the pack.
The daycare. Welcome to the daycare. Welcome to the daycare. Welcome to the daycare. Stay away from cities with dyke mayors. They spray the pipes major. Don't play with your life, player. Or shake the dice, player. But if you got a quota, then stay away from toddlers. These bitches are fight promoters. Welcome to the daycare. Welcome to the daycare. Welcome to the daycare. Welcome to the daycare. Train your toddler. Please train your toddler. Whippings, timeouts, take her allowance. Cause on what she will destroy your life if you allow it. Fucking, I'm tired of rapping. Yo, low, bring in the choir. Welcome to the daycare. Welcome to the daycare. Welcome to the daycare. Welcome to the daycare.
Why did Daddy say so?
Because we were talking about every night, I wanted some boyfriends, so I'm moving out.
Because Daddy told you can't have a boyfriend in his house? So you're moving out?
Yes.
Toddler tales are crazy stories that could only happen to me. Each tale is endorsed by Toddlerology and the Marry Your Secretary courses. In a world where toddlers are only loyal to her employer, learn the skills needed to train your toddler to work at your relationship like she works at her job. There's courses for every level of your relationship status, including polygamy. Need support? Join scheduled study groups with other Toddlerology members. Click the link below. And now, back to today's story.